desierto de la isla?
Hey, I'm Jonathan.
And I'm Ethan.
And we're here to review the new psychological what the F. I think that's the best way to describe this movie.
What the F?
And that movie is Nicholas Winding Refn's The Neon Demon.
Boy, was I excited. Jonathan,
Ooh.
Jonathan, were you excited for this movie?
You know, a little bit, because I'm familiar with his work. I've seen Refn's Drive, Only God Forgives, even Valhalla Rising.
Can't forget Bronson. There you go.
Bronson, that's one of the more easier things to follow, I'd say, compared to other things.
Jonathan, when
Yeah?
I tell you a few words, let me know what you think, okay? Nicholas Winding Refn, horror movie, giallo thriller?
What does that even mean?
What does that mean? You know what that means?
What?
That means a really good movie.
Oh yeah. Matter of fact, it was, you know what, this movie surprised me.
Mm.
Overall. I think the best thing about this movie right off the bat is the visuals. Visually, it was stunning. The way he likes to craft certain shots, it's definitely not the normal standard for in terms of what they do. There's a lot of flashing strobe lights. There's a lot of...
Epilepsy warning, everyone.
Yeah, they really should have warned us. I mean, people could have died. That's why people might have been leaving the movie.
There were, I would say, about at least 7 pairs of people left. This was a weird
ridiculous.
movie.
It really was weird. But definitely, the way it was directed also, it was really smooth. I mean, it had Refn style all over it. This movie might have been a style over substance case, because I mean, it was so beautiful to look at, and there were so many cool little effects that they did. But another really good thing about this, I kind of like the acting in some points. You mentioned that some terms were wooden.
This was just my thing. I found it a little unconvincing sometimes. You could make the argument that these are just so stuck up people that they don't really sound like real people, that they're just, you know, the hoity-toity and whatever,
Right.
and that's why they may sound unconvincing. But that was just me. Maybe it would have, you know, made my experience a little better if it was a little more convincing. Again, that's just me. I personally still love the movie.
True.
Yeah.
I thought that Ellie Fanning and Jenna Malone were definitely...
It's Elle Fanning.
Elle Fanning
There you go.
and Jenna Malone were definitely the two best
But
actors.
we have to say the best one.
Really the best. Honestly,
The best
favorite.
actor.
Keanu Reeves.
Oh my
plays,
God, man.
I don't want to spoil his role, but he definitely plays against his typecast,
Oh,
and
man.
he's really fun to watch.
He's so cool.
He's such a terrible person.
I
You
love
it.
I love him. I love him.
it. Also, this movie has a excellent soundtrack.
Of course, you know, with Refn's usual like synth soundtrack, it just again he delivers in this movie, and it only heightens the visuals here.
Now, if I have to go into any cons that aren't so great about this movie, it's not for everyone. I'm just gonna go right off the bat.
Again, 7 people like walked out.
Most people would probably not really like this movie.
Okay.
I'm just gonna go in and say that if you're really into the art of filmmaking, this is definitely your film. It's very ambiguous. It doesn't spoon feed you any of the meanings. Really, this is a film that asks you to really analyze it, watch it more than once.
Right.
We saw it once at a screening.
I'm gonna see it again.
I really do want to sit down and really delve into the deeper meanings of this film.
Right.
But I think that's really the only thing that's necessarily wrong with it. But overall, I thought that it was a little anticlimactic.
Okay, that's fair. I mean, I thought, not to go any spoilers here, but I thought the ending definitely went in a different direction than I thought it would. I thought it would end a lot sooner.
That's
and
true.
maybe you could say it went on for a little too longer. But when it finally ended, I think it was a pretty good place to stop.
It was a pretty good place to stop. But, you know, some people, I guess he was calling this a horror movie, but
Yeah.
it really wasn't.
It's categorized as a horror movie, but it's definitely not as intense as a horror movie is labeled.
No, really, I'm going to be right up. It's not a horror movie. It has some very odd moments. I wouldn't be surprised if Watch Mojo hashtag them.
Yeah, they just got hacked.
Really?
Yeah, they just got hacked last night.
Oh.
To date this video, yeah.
Sadness. Well, anyways,
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if that scene is towards the end is on a Watch Mojo list for top 10 WTF endings.
Can I say, you were sitting next to me when we were watching this, and I almost threw up.
Ethan almost puked.
I can only say I was like gagging at this part at the end of the movie, and that wasn't even the worst part of the movie. Like you said in the rating, there's a
Oh yeah, that was just odd.
Yeah, there's
there's
a
aberrant
rating.
sexuality.
Aberrant sexuality.
Warning: there's some weird things in this movie.
Yeah.
And, if you're like old school American.
Old school American. But yeah, the ending of this movie definitely made me gag a little. Still really good.
Gosh.
Still really good.
That
I
man
enjoyed
has
it.
some Refn has some very interesting fetishes.
Refn's really weird, man.
It really is.
But I love it. I loved this. I loved it.
So Ethan,
Yeah.
all in all, what are you going to give the Neon Demon?
I had a really fun time with the Neon Demon. You know, when you tell me the name, the Neon Demon, and I say, okay, that sounds like a pretty cool movie, and I'd like that, and then you tell me Nicholas Winding Refn's directing it, you already have me sold. Okay, this movie just brought everything that I expected from Nicholas Winding Refn, the directing style, the music, even some of the weirder, cinematography and effects from a Winding Refn movie.
Mm-hmm.
It was all there, everything I expected, and really, I loved the movie. The only thing I didn't really care for was some of the acting that took me out of it sometimes, but then again, everyone made up for it in the end, so I'm going to give the Neon Demon a 4.5 out of 5.
Woo.
Yeah, I really liked it. I really liked it.
I have to say, I'm really not a big fan of the art house genre sometimes.
Stuff.
I feel like sometimes the style over substance gets a little annoying, and I think that it might be filler for a director that's trying to direct a film that really doesn't warrant enough material to actually manifest as a film. That being said, I really did enjoy the Neon Demon. I think it's an excellently directed film with beautiful cinematography and an excellent soundtrack.
That's right.
So I'm going to go ahead and give the Neon Demon a 3.5 out of 5 stars.
Alrighty.
So guys, how'd you like our review? Did you love it? Did you
think?
hate it? Make sure to let us know in the comments. Also, make sure to like this video and subscribe, please. Please subscribe.
We need it. We're gonna die.
Oh my god, we're crawling.
We're gonna die.
You can get really cool stuff like this at www.cafepress.com/Stubmasters. Alright, I'm Jonathan.
I'm Ethan.
Have a great evening.